My name is Jacobo, Kunga, Apito. A little bit about me. I like dairy-free ice cream, and I like cleaning up litter on the beach. Some of my pastimes. I'm fighting November 3rd, the next Cage Titans card against a veteran, 24 fights, Kenny Lewis, for my professional debut. Fighting for the small man's championship of the world of New England. I've been fighting for a really long time. My record doesn't really show it. I've had hiatuses here and there, but I've been training consistently with some of the top guys around. And I have some pretty big ambitions right now. I want to uncover lost civilizations, and I think it's about time I raise some money to do that. I mean, I'm not going to talk about myself. Other people have said things about me. I've been called very cerebral as a fighter. I've been labeled as the pound-for-pound best fighter in New England. These are things I have not claimed myself. Yeah, I mean, what I bring to the table is things that people have already seen. I chop legs. I break knees. People haven't seen my leg lock game, but I'm definitely vastly more experienced than most people when it comes to the ground game. We haven't really seen much of it. I haven't really had to use it. There's really no point for me to bring a fight to the ground if I'm comfortable fighting up top. But if people want to bring it to the ground, they're going to lose their hip. They're going to lose their kneecap. So personally, what I do think is an aspect of my style that I don't think people really understand is there's this concept in jiu-jitsu that Rickson Gracie has talked about, where he has invisible jiu-jitsu. A lot of my striking is invisible. You don't see a lot of it. It's when it comes down to feints, when it comes down to just the way I move in ways that people begin to believe I'm doing something when I'm really not doing it. Or I'll telegraph something in a way that makes them believe I'm doing something completely different. So I call upon spirits when I fight. I usually see people begin to have to come from behind. You can see it in their eyes, you can see it in the look when they're in their corner. One thing I really like doing is I look at people in their corner. I listen to my coaches, I listen to the corner. I have really good ears. My olfactory receptors and my hearing and all that shit, I'm very receptive of everything that's there. When I'm in the cage, a lot of people, they just focus on the fight, they don't even hear their corner. When I enter the cage, I stop existing. I hear my corner, I hear my opponent's corner, I hear my friends in the crowd, I hear the people who don't like me, I hear everybody saying everything. And I look and I see that their corner is frantic. They're saying, you gotta shoot, you gotta shoot, you gotta shoot. And I know what's gonna happen, and I know that they know that I know that they're gonna shoot. And I know what they're thinking. And then when I see their eyes, they start to feel those kicks. And I know that every time a kick comes, they start to flinch, they start to move their shoulders a little bit. And they know it's just gonna be more of that. And they're either gonna have to give up, or they're going to have to withstand a month of not really feeling great. I've literally done nothing different. Probably train a lot less now, actually. I ride my bike everywhere. I ride about close to 30 miles a day. So I'm not really worried about my energy coming into a 5-minute fight. I train pride rules when I'm at the gym. I do 10-minute rounds. We work everything. So I've been training elbows, I've been training soccer kicks, whatever the rules are. I find out the day of the fight, and I go and they tell me, okay, you can't elbow. Okay, cool, I won't elbow this time. You can't soccer kick. Okay, I won't soccer kick. You know, they tell me these things, and I just apply whatever that day is. So one time they're like, oh, we're throwing you into a Muay Thai fight. All right, what's the rules? Can I shoot? No, you can't shoot. Okay, that's fine. So whatever goes on, I just adapt to that day. So when it comes to divisions, they're irrelevant. I'm the small man's champion of New England. I don't care whether it's flyweight, it's bantamweight, it's featherweight. Those are my weight classes. I'll take on anybody, any weight, anytime. They can make the weight, and I'll move up as well. So it doesn't really matter who it is, when it is, where it is. I don't really care about that. As far as taking on this guy, you know, he's got a lot of things that I've seen. It's just another MMA fighter. A lot of MMA fighters are very similar. They're very wild. They're not super technical. his experience is a big factor in the fight. He's more experienced than I have had. I've been fighting since I was 8 years old, and there's nothing that I haven't seen that someone's going to do. So, as far as who I'm training with, I train with the best fighters in New England. I train with King Kong Moy, he's fighting on the same card. I fight with Daniel Pina. He's one of the best bantamweights amateur in New England. We have only seen him fight once, but believe me, he's the best bantamweight in New England at the moment, as far as amateurs go. And when he becomes a professional, he will take charge as one of the best bantamweights in New England as well. I train with Don Shanis. Obviously, we know who Don Shanis is. He was a former champion for Cage Titans, and now he's fighting for Bellator, and he's a serious competitor. Lionel Young, he's had a resurgence in his career, and I've been training with him a lot. He's one of the better fighters I train with. We have Yardy Kim. He's a guy who's kind of under the wraps, but Yardy Kim at one point, aka One Punch Man, knocked out one of the best fighters in New England at the time with one punch in 30 seconds. And this is a guy I train with as well. I just train with top guys. Trevor Goody from Florian's Jiu-Jitsu. I train with all the guys there. Senna Armuti, his last card, he won submission of the night, put the guy to sleep in the first round, a former champion. As far as everything else, I've been working with a new management team. I'm working with the New England Martial Arts Association. They've been helping me out big time with just providing me with a solid source of income leading into this next fight, helping me provide for myself while I'm taking on these smaller fights while I work my way up to the higher level. So this next card, I'll be fighting for the title, the Small Man's Championship of the World of New England. And once I win that belt, I'll be defending my title. So I'll take on anybody, any of the smaller weight classes. Doesn't matter who it is. I'm obviously looking to build some more skill and build some more experience. So 2019, you'll see me, I'll take on people of lesser abilities. I'll probably fight for the flyweight title for Cage Titans. I'll probably fight for the bantamweight title. Just smaller fights, I'm not really looking for anything big at the moment. I might fight for the CES belt, just something small. Not really looking for anything too ambitious at the moment. Towards the end of 2019, you'll see me moving on a little bit more in my career. I'll probably be taking fights in Bellator against some actual competition. Maybe you'll even see me fighting for one championships towards the end of next year, towards 2020. So in general, going pro means nothing to me. I've been fighting as a professional essentially since my beginning of my career. I don't take this as other amateurs take this. I train harder than most professionals train. I live this life. I've been at this gym since 7 in the morning. I'm going to be the last person to leave this gym. I don't train like other people train. I train in ways that people don't even think about. Like I said, today I've put in probably 6 hours of training time. As far as going pro for Cage Titans, I'm honored to be making my professional debut with them. Mike Pulver is a cool dude. He's been very supportive of my career. He's helped me make the right moves. He made the right decisions in blessing himself with allowing me to fight for his title. I was the best fighter under his promotion as an amateur, and he made the right call in allowing me to fight for his belt. I'm assuming I'm going to have some of my friends going to show up to the fight. I'm going to have some people. I'm also assuming I'm going to receive some begrudging looks from a lot of people. It's no secret that people in the South Shore don't like me, and I don't care if they don't like me, because the South Shore is full of a lot of uneducated people, and I'm not too concerned about the feelings of those I do not care for. Yeah, you can check me out. I'm on Instagram, instagram.com/Jacobo Apito, spelled Jacobo Apito. You can just check out some stuff I'm doing. I do some things. I make some posts. Some of them are funny, some of them are not. Yeah, also check out my management team, the New England Martial Arts Association. They also have an Instagram. You can just look them up. They always post about me, post my other fighters as well. Yeah, I'll be fighting the next Cage Titans card. It's November 3rd. If you don't feel like going, you got something better to do, or you just feel like staying inside is kind of cold, you can watch it on pay-per-view. We got the Flow Combat stream going on, and if you need a link, I'll probably have someone streaming the fight. So, but I got you with that too. So hit me up. I got you. But when I make my pro debut, I'm making more money than a lot of these guys are, and I'm raising these funds Last camp, I raised a few $1,000s. I was able to donate it. I brought it down to Puerto Rico, where people were affected with the hurricane, and our government's not really doing much to support them. So I'm still looking forward to that. Still raising money. Things are not well still in Puerto Rico, and I'm still trying to help out. On top of that, I'm probably going to have a little bit extra, and that's going to go into my Atlantis fund. I'm very certain I know where Atlantis is, and in the next 2 years you will see me uncovering some things that we thought did not even exist.